Hi, this is Ajanta ma'am. Today we are going to do The Little Match Girl. We'll do an analysis of this story, short story that has been prescribed for class 10s. The story is written by Hans Christian Andersen, as we all know. He begins the short story by describing a cold, snowy New Year's Eve. A little girl walks the city streets barefoot and without a hat. Earlier in the day, the girl lost her slippers, which were too big for her. And when she ran across the street to avoid two carriages that were going awfully fast, she couldn't find one slipper, and the other was taken by a boy who, while laughing, said he could use it as a cradle for his own children someday. Without the slippers, the girl's feet are, as mentioned in the story, swollen and red from the cold. She is trying to sell matches, but nobody has bought any all day, and she is cowed by life, the poor little thing. Now, the author sequences the description of her poverty alongside the cold, selfish, uncaring attitude of the people around her who are not bothered about this girl. This is an urban city, and in this city, the New Year's Eve, where people are going about doing their business, and this misfortunate child, who is the protagonist of the story, she is so poor that she does not have slippers on her. She does not have any woolens covering her small, frail body. She is red and blue with cold, and she is moving about the streets, wandering about the streets, looking miserable, but no one bothers. Now, as this girl wanders the streets, the snow falls on the girl's long blonde hair, which is curled so prettily around her neck. However, to such things, the little girl never gave a thought. All of the windows surrounding the girl, because she's in the city and everybody is celebrating this New Year's Eve, the windows are all lit up and she can smell the roast goose from the New Year's feast. Something the girl does think about because it makes her very hungry. The girl's poverty is all consuming, and that she cannot even take pride in her appearance, which is meant to highlight her differences from the typical protagonists in the fairy tale genre. This girl's beauty serves a purpose. This blonde haired pretty girl, but in a miserable condition, without any woolens, without any slippers, roaming around the streets, serves as an ironic juxtaposition to how ugly her circumstances are. As we go on into the story, the little girl sits on a street corner against the building. Although she is getting colder, she does not dare to go home. Why? Because she hasn't yet sold any matches. Her father would beat her if she went back home without selling matches. Besides, their house isn't much warmer than the streets. The roof leaks, letting the cold wind inside. The author has brought to the forefront various levels of misery and suffering in the poor girl's life, making it very clear that life offers no love or comfort whatsoever to this miserable girl. With her hands numb from cold, the little girl lights one of her matches to warm them. She holds her hands over the warm, bright flame, which gives a strange light. The match, it seems, has become an iron stove, and she is finally comfortable sitting by this fire. However, the match soon sputters out, which makes the stove vanish, returning the little girl to her reality. Therefore, the girl's first vision being something as simple as a warm stove keys the reader into the fact that her wants and needs are not magical or outside the bounds of reality. Rather, they are basic necessities that she is being denied because of her lower status and because of her poverty. The little girl strikes another match. So the story goes on. And when the flame hits the wall of the building, the wall becomes transparent as a veil. Please continue to watch my videos. Thank you for watching, and if you would like a complete analysis of your short stories, your poems as well as Shakespeare, please watch my upcoming videos. Bye for now.